hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with James. I'm your host James. Today, another simple and delicious cook. We are going to be doing a southern fried cabbage with some sausage and stuff in it. It's going to be absolutely delicious. So let's get into it. Okay, so real quick, we're going to run through what you're going to need. First of all, we've got bacon. I got thick cut bacon. We're going to use about 4 pieces of that. We got our cabbage now. We're going to be using half of this head of cabbage. You can use the whole thing and cook the whole thing in the Ninja. I'm just going to do half. We've got a red bell pepper. You can use any kind of peppers, green, yellow, orange that you want. We've also got some beef smoked sausage. Again, you can use andouille or pork or whatever you like for the sausage. We got a half of a yellow onion. You're going to need a little bit of a garlic powder. And then also some Creoler Cajun seasoning, 2 tablespoons of butterspoon, 2 tablespoons of butter, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and prep this up and get to cooking. All right, so first thing that we are going to do is cut the cabbage. All right, we're just gonna cut it right down the middle. Doesn't matter anyway, just right down the middle. Now if you're gonna do the whole thing, fine, the whole thing will fit like I said. Now, in the cabbage, there is this little hardcore piece. We're just going to make a V and cut that out because it just is hard. So we'll just cut that out there, just like that. So it comes out because it's just hard. I've never seen anybody eat it. Actually, accidentally one time I did put it in there. It's actually not too bad, but just, it's not really that good. So we'll set the other half aside here. And now I get a lot of criticism on why you cut your cabbage like that. It doesn't matter, cut your cabbage however you like. So I'm just gonna cut into kind of big chunks. Go right down. Make easy work of this. And then give it one slice right down the middle this way. So I've got, fairly good sized chunks. You can cut these thin, you can cut them thicker if you want. It doesn't matter, it's all gonna cook the same. So grab this, put all the cabbage in a bowl, set this aside. Alright, now for the half of onion that we're using, obviously make sure to take off the outside. This is going to be a rough chop. You don't want to get it too fine because then you kind of lose the taste of the onion. So we're just basically going to go, like in thirds this way, and then fourths this way. There we go, that's about right. And also you got pretty decent sized pieces of onion because you're going to want to really taste the onion because we're actually going to sweat these down a little bit, but you do want to taste the onion. But if you want, you can mince them up to littler size if you want and dice them up. So we'll take these and set those aside. All right, and the bell pepper, really easy. Cut it in half, and you cut bell peppers however you want. So since we're only making half of this head of cabbage, I'm actually just going to use half of this. Carve all that white stuff out, and then again with this, chop it to whatever size you like. I like mine, let's see here, show you exactly. I like mine a little thicker, so yeah, a size like that, nice little chunks so you can taste them. So we get that in there and set those aside. Okay, now we got our beef sausage, and we're just going to use half of this. So we'll cut half because we're making half of the cabbage. And then also, again, you can cut this into whatever size that you like. You can cut them into little coins like I'm going to do, or you can cut them into smaller pieces, bigger pieces, it doesn't matter, but they're all going to be sizes right about this for half of them. And then the other half, I'm going to actually halve some of these. So about half of this will also cut into halves, just so you have kind of a little mixture of some bigger pieces, some smaller pieces. But we'll finish this up, set those aside, and I think we're good to go. So, oh yeah, and then the bacon. Got the 4 strips of bacon, but that's really easy. We're just gonna put them in the Ninja. So let's get to cooking. All right, so here we are at the Ninja. So what we're gonna do is open this lid up. If you have the little insert or whatever, take that out. We're not going to be using that today. And obviously there's nothing in it. So now from here, close it up because we want to turn it on. We want to get it over to, so not the Speedi mills, but the air fry side, because we are going to go down to sear and saute. We're going to put it on high, turn it on. Now from here, actually I've got 3 strips of bacon cut in half. Just fit them in there however you can. And I'll show you this in just a minute, but because we're going to need that bacon grease, and of course we're going to be adding the bacon back in, but you know that bacon grease is pretty important, gives a lot of flavor, helps cook it down. Perfect. Alright, so we've got our bacon in there, good to go. Now just cook the bacon. I don't know, 7-8 minutes, however long it takes to cook the bacon, and we'll take it to the next step. Alright, so the bacon is cooked through. It's okay, 7-8 minutes or whatever, how long it takes to cook bacon. Cook it however you like. We're going to remove the bacon. And now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Let this melt all the way down. Alright, butter's melted down. Add your sausage. A couple pieces over here. And all we're going to do here is get them all down, and we're just going to build a crust on one side. So the next time I bring you guys back, they will be flipped. One side will have a nice crust, and then we'll take you to the next step. This should probably not be long, 5 minutes maybe to get a nice crust on them. So we'll get the crust, flip them, and then bring you right back for the next step. Okay, so that should take about 3 minutes or so. So as you can see, there's a crust on the one side. We put them on, turn them over. They've only sit for about a minute. Now from here, dump all your onions and your bell peppers in. The other side, after sitting for about a minute, should have a decent crust as well. And from here, just give all this a stir. Onions in there, the bell peppers, everything incorporated. Now from here, we're going to give this, I'd say about 4, maybe 5 minutes or so. We don't want the onions to break down to where they're mushy. Oops, got to be a little bit of crispy, and as well as the bell peppers. So get those in there, and about 5 minutes or so. But you know, you'll tell by looking at them. So I'll bring it back and take it to the next step. Tell you how long this has been. See you in a minute. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, and onions, peppers, everything is looking good. So from here, we're going to go in about 1.5 tablespoons or so of garlic powder. Now, if you want to use fresh garlic, which sometimes I do, you can add it here. Put about 3, 4, maybe 5 cloves of garlic in there. Give it about a minute, stir it around to give it that garlic flavor. I'm just going to use garlic powder, about a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half-ish. And same with the Creole seasoning. We're going to add about 3/4 of a tablespoon in there. Just like that. Now give this a good stir, because this is going to give the base with all the butter and the grease and everything that's down. Oh my goodness. That smells absolutely amazing. That seasoning around there. And I'm sure you guessed it, next, what's coming is the cabbage. I can't wait to eat this. I just had this last week, but alright. So now we're going in with the cabbage. And there's going to be a little bit of work, because I mean, you can break the cabbage up if you want beforehand. That's up to you. I don't really care. Excuse me. And then once they're in there, you just want to kind of break the cabbage up and kind of start stirring stuff around. Just kind of get the cabbage, just, you know, so it gets a little bit of the butter and the grease and everything on, so the cabbage starts getting broken up. Now, myself, I do not like mushy cabbage. Okay, some people do. Hey, if that's you, that's up to you. I'll show you how to do it both ways. Get in there, break that up. All right, you just want to get that seasoning and the grease and the butter and everything all over it. Now from here, break it up just a little more. We are going to close the lid on this. So we're going to steam it just for a little bit, not long. This will be about 1 to 2 minutes. So close the top, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes. Alright, it's been just over 2 minutes, about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Looking good. And the point of this is you just want to break it down a little bit. It makes it easier to work with. It's not making it mushy, just makes it easier for that cabbage to break down. Yes, sirree. Looking absolutely delicious. All right, now here, remember that bacon that we took out? Here, we're gonna add that bacon back in. So I just chopped it up, got the bacon. Oh yeah, your mouth should be watering by now. I mean, some people don't like cabbage, but well, if you cook it like this, you probably would. Really good. Get the bacon and everything mixed around. Yeah, this big piece ain't breaking down that well. Let's see what we got. Just breaking a little piece down right here. Oh, I see. Okay. Good. Good to go. Alright, so from here, just give it a stir, mix everything up. And we're going to close the top for 2 more minutes. Oh my gosh, this smells fucking amazing. Alright, let's close this thing down. See you in 2 minutes. Alright, it's been another 2 minutes. Let's see where we're at. We should be. Oh, got the steam going. Got everything going. Oh yeah, the cabbage is breaking down beautifully. A big piece that wasn't breaking down before is breaking down. So here, after that one, I was just giving a test on the cabbage. I kind of find like the smallest piece and kind of see where we're at. So I'm just going to give it a quick taste test here on, let's find this piece right here, just to kind of test. And this is also where you can, if you like it more mushy, obviously close the top a little longer, but let's see. That is delicious. But that was a little smaller piece, so I do want just a tad more. So 2 more minutes, and I promise we are 100% finished. So 2 minutes, and we'll see you. Alright, it's been a couple more minutes. This should be a wrap. And I know it is. Oh yeah, make sure to get all the, oh no, if your mouth ain't watering and you ain't hungry, I don't know why you are watching this video. This is done 100%. Perfect. That is fire. Alright, let's plate this up. And I got a recap for you, so we'll see you in a minute. Alright, so this is what we ended up with. The cabbage is perfect. Got the sausage, the bacon, the bell peppers, the onion, and now, of course, that's going to be crunchy. Let's try to get in here where there's some green stuff, some peppers, some sausage, and take a bite of this and just see. That is a wrap and a must try. Now, if you want to make it, because this is not mushy, it's kind of in between. If you like it mushier, maybe 2 more minutes, drop on the top. If you like it less, a little crisper than this, don't put that last 2 minutes. Don't drop the top for the last 2 minutes, but this is fire. You gotta try it. Don't go anywhere. I'll meet you up top. Alright, so that's how you do Southern fried cabbage in the Ninja Speedi. If you have any questions, let me know. It's really easy and it goes with anything. I mean, you can eat it by itself, or with a burger or a hot dog or a brat or a steak, or it's endless. But it's very delicious, very easy, and that's how you do it. So if you're new to my channel, please think about subscribing. If you like the content, make sure to give a thumbs up. Drop an awesome comment. With that being said, we'll catch you on the next cook. Thanks for watching.